and do a few while we're talking. We can have one set up ready to go. Number 4, the freshwater shrimp. Now, hook, so I'm gonna let that fish take that. Oh, oh Jesus. Keep the bait on the hook. If you get a big carp that decides to suck. Oh, got him. Well, part of 3.5, 4 kilos worth of carp. G'day guys, I'm Chris Cottrell from Social Fishing. Today we're doing golden perch and Murray cod bait fishing basics. Now this is something that I'm very, very passionate about. I love bait fishing. I love getting my kids involved. I love getting down in the water. This is something that I cut my teeth doing, and this is what thousands of other anglers started off, and it's fantastic to get back into it. So we're going to show you the rigs, the baits, where to fish, all the in-depth technical gear you're going to need. We're going to get it down in the water. We're going to have a bit of fun. Where's my other rod holder? I've had a couple of little bumps on this, so what I'm going to do, I'm running a circle hook. So I don't want for that fish to know I'm there. There he is there. So I'll let him take that. He just picked up that weight. Oh! And to the angler's dismay, we have a very big mud marlin, big carp. But you know what? If you're a kid or a starting angler, this thing's every part of probably 4 kilos. Now for us guys who have been out there and we've caught some fantastic big Murray cod and golden perch, this is a bit of a letdown. If you're 5 years old and you hook this is your week, your year, your month made. And they do go hard. And I'm only running 10-pound braid and 15-pound leader. Now I'm gonna have to get this thing up before it realizes I'm on the other end of it. Ooh, come back this way, come back this way. Not down there, not down there. There's a very big log down there and I do not want him over there. Come on, come on. Oh, this thing is a monster. It is huge. And I do not have a net, and bogey grips aren't gonna work on this fish. So I'm going to be using my angles to pull him up into the grass. Oh, and then he doesn't really agree with that. Come on now, fella. Come on now. Come on now. Oh, got him. Well, that's one way to start a video. We were literally setting up. I had this rod in for about 2 minutes. I just set this bait right up and Reese was getting some steels as the rod tip and it loaded up. Now this is on a little yabby and worm combo, but we'll talk about that setup a little bit later. So this is great fun. So a couple of minutes in this tutorial and we're already onto a fish. Not the fish that we wanted, but still a hell of a lot of fun. Look at that, that is an absolute tank. Righto guys, we're going to talk about the 5 main baits we use for freshwater fishing. Now, this is bread and butter fishing. Very, very basic. There's nothing too strenuous about this. So, number 1, the garden variety worm. Now, this has been the starting point of many, many great angler. These can be found just about anywhere. Just a red, regular tiger worm. Find them in your garden, in your compost, anywhere we've got a bit of damp soil. Number 2, the humble yabby. Now, once I get one out of here, once again, farm dams, slow water, lagoons. Some rivers and streams will have them, but for the majority, you'll find them in your dams. A great golden perch bait. Much like the worms, a very, very versatile bait. You'll catch golden perch, carp, bass, redfin, trout, much the same as this fella here, as you've just probably seen at the start of the video. Depending on the size, the humble yabby can catch your small finicky redfin up to your 100-pound Murray cod. So depending on the size and application, which we'll break down a little bit further. The next one along is the iconic Barty Grub. Now this is primarily Murray cod bait. Smaller varieties can be used to target trout, but this for me is number one Murray cod bait. No more to go on. Number 4, the freshwater shrimp. Now, fantastic bait. Will catch cod, but primarily for me, this is a number 1 golden perch bait. There's not many yellows out there that will pass up a flicking live little shrimp. Number 5. Now, some people will not like this, but this is probably, you know, one of the most effective Murray cod baits on the market. It's the humble black and gold cheese. Now, Murray cod love this because of the fat factor. It's much like one of these. When you put the hook into a Barty Grub, all that fat or that oil comes out, and that's what draws a Murray cod in. The cheapest, the nastiest cheese you get, cut it up into matchbox size, send it out. Murray cod will love it. So that's the 5 baits we are going to run today. There is, of course, more baits out there you can use. You can use wood grubs, for example. You can use chicken fillet. There's a multitude of baits out there that will be effective on golden perch and Murray cod. But for the most part, these 5 here have got you covered. To make it even better, all these baits have been sourced by ourselves. So if you want to learn how to catch shrimp, yabbies, Barty Grubs, click on the description below and find out, because there's some fantastic tips on how to get your hands on some of these A-grade baits. Righto, on to rigging the hooks in conjunction with our baits. So let's start off. The humble worm. Now, it all comes down to the style of hook in which you want to use when it comes to the worm. For me, I love circle hooks. Circle hook, so I'm going to let that fish take that. Oh! And he's going for gold. For a dead bait, it's very, very simple. All I'm going to do is took the circle hook, and as you can see there, in the corner of the jaw. That's bait fishing. So we'll keep alive and kicking. These are a fantastic bait and you don't want to waste them. So we've just moved bank. We've got a lovely little backwash here. Nice bit of shade. And it's not a case of, if you're actively bait fishing, it's not a case of sit your rods down and forget about it. You always have to keep an eye on your rods. At this vantage, light as you'd like. We're on about 10-pound braid and 15-pound fluorocarbon leader, and it will keep the bait on the hook. The reason why I've chosen here is, although it is a little bit shallow. Which one?
Middle one, middle one.
Oh. So here we have it. A lovely little trout cod. Now you don't want to use too heavy a weight. A lot of people will use massive big sinkers to get down to the bottom. Now, we're fighting prowess. I had just baited this one up with a little yabby, and I was for sure that this time would be a golden perch, but instead, as you can see, big carp on a yabby and a circle hook, bait fishing. And that's what this is all about. It's about having fun. Isn't that a pretty little fish?
I hope you're enjoying the video so far. Now the full version is available. All you have to do is scroll down and click the link in the description below. At the top of the description, I will leave a link. Click that, it'll take you to the full video. This video is just one of hundreds of articles and videos that we create. Plenty more videos with action and sessions out on the water. There's also demonstrations, techniques, and tip videos, and it's all inside the Social Fishing Membership. The Social Fishing Membership is an online platform that is designed to give you real quality content that does one thing: help you catch more fish. And it's not just these videos and articles that I've talked about already. There is so much more to explore inside. One of the most exciting things inside the Social Fishing Membership is the SF maps. These are never seen before interactive maps with incredible details on a range of different destinations and fishing spots around the country. Lakes, rivers, dams, all sorts of different spots. And what they do is they provide you with key features. So key fishing spots, all of the key banks to fish, access points, where to access the lake and how you can get in, boat ramps, camping, photos of all of these spots, and so much more, including fishing tips and seasons for when it's the best time to visit that spot. These maps are forever growing and expanding, and there's new waterways being added all the time. There are also regular monthly reports written by keen anglers who fish these places on a regular basis. And they write a monthly report with plenty of details on where the fish are biting, how they're biting, and they're up-to-date live reports. They get posted the day that they're written. There's also plenty of updates that get posted inside the groups on these waterways by these people fishing them. So if there's a big rain event or something changes, they will update you. And best of all, you can even message these contributors. These people who write the reports, you're able to message them and ask for tips so that you can get first-hand information before you head out on a trip. I also create a weekly fishing prediction video where I give you my thoughts on the week ahead based on the weather. I touch on barometer, moon phase, current conditions and seasons as to whether the fishing will be good that week. The membership also includes a range of other features like the live monthly Q&A with myself and another special guest. There's monthly prize giveaways, the SF guides, the SF magazine, trip reports, the SF community groups, forums, and so much more. So make sure you scroll down and click the link below to check out more, and even have a look at what some of the social fishing members, the current members, have to say about their membership. Do yourself a favor and check out all of the content. Just scroll through the page, have a browse and see if all of those features will be of any benefit to you. There's so many anglers out there already that are inside the community that are benefiting from the social fishing membership. They cannot believe the quality of the content, and it is really making a difference to their fishing. So check it out and see if it'll be of benefit to you. I can personally guarantee that the content in there will make a massive difference to your fishing. Whether you're a beginner, you're in the middle, or you're an expert, it will make a massive difference. And the cost of the membership is minimal in comparison to the amount of money we spend on boats, gear, even the fuel to go fishing, lures, rods. The value that you get in this membership far exceeds the value that you get from one lure. And some of the lures these days cost twice, 3 times, 4 times as much as this membership. If you're missing a piece to the puzzle and you're not sure what it is and you're not getting consistent results catching fish, then check out the SF membership. This membership will be the best investment you make, and I promise you there is no other platform out there like this for freshwater fishing. So to continue watching the rest of this video and to see all the other content, make sure you scroll down below, click the link in the description, become an SF member, and I'll see you on the inside.